wanted to take a moment and share a note about variable fonts. If you're thinking about making a variable font, this will be an important video to watch. If you're not thinking about making a variable font, go ahead and skip this video and move on to the others. There is soon to be, if not already, a similar course on variable font design where you can learn more about variable fonts. In this video, I just want to throw some words of caution and some ideas of what happens and how the variable font format works in Glyphs. So let's take a look. So in my Glyphs panel, so far I've only been working on one layer, the sans serif layer. If I select this other layer, the serif layer, then I can draw something else. If I select these eyeballs here, what will happen is it'll show me the other characters or the other paths from my other layers. So I'm on the serif layer and it's showing me what the sans serif layer is doing. If you're designing a variable font, yours will probably be something like regular and bold. So I'm going to look at this and say, okay, I've already done the work of drawing my regular. Now I'm going to quickly draw my bold. And so I might just go in and really quickly duplicate or come close to emulating the paths that I've already worked really hard on by re-outlining the letter forms that are going on. So I'll draw that shape around there, and then I'll draw my counter in the middle. Now, of course, these paths are all wonky, so I'll select all of them, go up to path and choose correct path direction, and now you'll see I have an A with a counter. And now that we have this, we might do what you would think and make this path or make this A look like it's something bolder, right? We would draw this to be a little bit wider, or we might shrink our counter in the middle here. Any number of things you might think about to make this look like a bold A compared to that other one. But if you notice that there's this crazy thing that happens when I select all of these things. Now, if you have your character selected and you're not getting the lines between these two layers, you can find those by going up into View and Show Master Compatibility. I hope you're enjoying the content in this video so far. Hopefully it's an easy letter, something that's not too crazy, and you're figuring out exactly how you want to design the letter form. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe to the channel. That helps me grow and produce these videos. If you've already subscribed to the channel, be sure to comment and share this video with somebody who you think might gain something from them. What this is annotating is the transition from one set of points on one layer to a set of points on the next layer. So this handle, for example, this point here is currently mapping to that handle down there. This little blue line shows us that. This handle maps to that point, and these guys just go all over the place. This is never going to work in a variable font format. What a variable font format is trying to do is show us where the points move between each letter form. This red bar up here isn't something that I can edit. It's just showing me right now that these points are not compatible. If you're going to design a variable font, my recommendation is to draw it at the weight that you want to view it at, and then copy that artboard or copy that work to the next layer and adjust it, not to draw new things. Let's take a look at what that would look like. So instead of drawing this new, I'm going to delete it and come to our sans serif version. I'll copy everything from here, and on our other layer, I'll paste it. And you'll notice that that red bar at the top has gone away now, and all of these things are mapped much more properly. It's saying that this point is going to turn into that point. This will let us do whatever we want then. So if I was drawing it to be bold, I could do the same thing, and we'll just really quickly make something quite strange and intimidating here and say, now we have our format. The main note of a variable font is to keep the points and handles compatible. If you're trying to draw these things in between, and I've done this too many times to count now, it can be a headache to try and find where a handle is missing or what point is missing, what points are starting where, or where paths start and end, and what direction they're going. So I'd mostly advise to copy those things over and adjust them. Like I said though, the rest of this course we're not going to work with variable font formats. I just want to put that in your brain as you're thinking about masters and setting up your documents and how you're going to draw those files to make life easier for you rather than having to go through a headache later on in the design process. Thanks for watching, and as always, I hope you were able to gain something along the way, even if it's just a hotkey or how to move some points around that is different than what you may have otherwise known. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos coming out every single week, and comment or tag or share it with some other designers who you think would design some awesome fonts.